Homecoming week is underway here at UTC.
And there might be an event next week that's right for you.
I'm Gabby Shelton.
And I'm Kaylin McCaslin.
Your news starts now.
Homecoming events will kick off tomorrow with a day of service. You can be a part of it tomorrow morning starting at 10 on the main floor of Lupton Hall.
Recently, students ventured out into Chattanooga for a day of caring sponsored by UTC Housing. Here's a look back.
Homecoming weekend is jam-packed with fun things to do with your friends and fellow Mocs. On October 2nd, the kickoff pep rally will be on Chamberlain Field at 5 p.m.
Following the pep rally, you can head over to the Heritage Plaza on Vine Street for a Space Jam block party. There will be food trucks, games, a DJ, and more.
On October 3rd, stop by Lupton Hall from 12 to 2 for crafts and snacks.
If you missed that and still want to stop by somewhere between classes, on Thursday from 12 to 3, you can stop by the Heritage Plaza to get snow cones and to put your skills to test at their video game truck.
And on Saturday, don't miss the game day tailgate at 1:30 for games, refreshments, and to get a homecoming flag.
Of course, there's many other events to check out, so go to MocSync to see a list of everything.
And if you're in some need for some nighttime entertainment this coming week, our theater company is putting on Blithe Spirit. It's a show about a novelist who is haunted by his late first wife.
You can see Blithe Spirit from Tuesday, October 3rd through Saturday the 7th at 7:30 p.m. with a matinee at 2 p.m. on Saturday.
Mocs soccer scored 3 goals on their way to a comeback win.
And MLB Golden Boy Bryce Harper was ejected from a game after arguing with the umpire. We send it to Frankie Bolignani with the latest on sports.
Lady Mocs Soccer won their conference opener versus Mercer 3-2 after they scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes to come back from being down 2-1. They also beat the Citadel but came up short versus rival ETSU, losing 1-0. Their next game can be seen at 11 a.m. Sunday as they take on Furman. Tennis is currently traveling to Tulsa to compete in the ITA All-American Championships. Games will start tomorrow and continue through October 8th. Good luck, Mocs. Tennis will also be hosting their annual alumni match October 7th at 9 a.m. All UTC tennis alum are welcome to hit the court one last time for the Mocs. MLB star Bryce Harper was ejected from the Philadelphia Phillies game last night after he challenged an honestly horrible call by umpire Angel Hernandez, who is notoriously known for making bad calls. Harper was seen throwing his helmet into the stands, and only time will tell how big of a fine the MLB places on his actions. Mocs football will be traveling to Wofford tomorrow for their next game. Ever since losing their season opener, the Mocs have been dominant on the field, including a huge 23-point win over number 17 Samford last week, and will look to continue that dominance tomorrow. The NFL is traveling to London as the Atlanta Falcons take on the Jacksonville Jaguars at Wembley Stadium on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Jacksonville is always a favorite when they travel to London and look to win over Wembley with their young quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. That's all for sports. Gabby and Kaylin, back to you.
Thanks, Frankie. Girls always just want to have fun, but did you know that girls always just want to climb walls too? Some girls certainly did this past Tuesday. Women's Climb Night was held at the Arc. It was hosted by UTC Outdoors as a way to let female students climb freely on either boulder wall or the rock climbing tower. The Climbing Wall Club president, Sage, said that the event helps female students blow off some of the steam in the middle of midterms. It seemed to have worked very well on this group of lady climbers.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still looking for that fall weather.
Me too. Let's check in with Lillian Simcox to see if it's going to feel any cooler this weekend. Lillian?
Hey guys, unfortunately we're still going to be in the upper 80s this whole next week. We've got a high of 86 today, 88 tomorrow, and 87 for your Sunday. But no need for those umbrellas. We're only expecting a chance of 10% today. The rest of the weekend and going into next week is going to be dry. Hopefully we'll get some rain soon. We definitely need it, as this month has been very dry. Well, that's all for weather. Kaylin and Gabby, back to you.
Thanks, Lillian. Well, in international news, Canada and India have been in a diplomatic dispute for weeks. It began when Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Canada was investigating India's involvement in the murder of Sikh separatist leader on Canadian soil, to which India denied. As a result, both countries have expelled diplomats. India has suspended services for Canadians. Trudeau has since said building ties with India is important, seeing that it is a growing global power, but the investigation will continue. Western countries have encouraged India to comply with the investigation, but that is as far as they will go.
For centuries, Quakers have been known for pacifism and opposing slavery, but a free public lecture here at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga details how some Quakers amassed great wealth on the whip-scarred back kidnapped Africans forced into slavery. Newly digitized files document the freeing of 339 slaves. This project's goal is to connect the modern descendants with their enslaved ancestors and to understand the lives of these first generations of freemen. The project states, take a look at what we have to share.
President Biden announced a distribution of $1.4 billion towards rail safety. This will aid bridge repairs, track upgrades, and connect railways. 70 projects will be funded in 35 states.
That does it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram at Mocs News UTC.
We are also on Facebook and X. We'll be here for you next Friday. As we go, here's a look back at Hispanic Heritage Month.
So Hispanic Heritage Month is a special time for us to celebrate and learn about the Hispanic people and their achievements and their cultures, again, outside of our own.